It's not perfect, but it's going that direction. So let's get started. Let's talk about it, what exactly it is and how does it assist you. And of course, what are the challenges and what are the good things about it. So most important, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this part. Important warning. This is a mass requirement, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that you must do as you come on board. This is the first thing that you do as you come on board. So this will help us to avoid a lot of issues. So if you could see my screen, please, just go to your emoji there and obviously type there or go for thumbs up on your emoji there. Go for thumbs up on your image there. I'll really appreciate it if you can see my screen. So very important, ladies and gentlemen, this is the must require. So this is something that you must do when you register. So when you come on board, when you register, and this is the part that you need to sort out. This is the part that you need to sort out. So you can have your tens here. You should have your tens here. You should have your digits here when you register. Why? For most important reasons, because you need to find when you have paid somebody, when you have overpaid somebody, you're supposed to pay somebody $100, but you have paid this person $500. For you to recover that, at least utilize the contacts that are provided. So this will help a lot. So this is the most important thing. And of course, when you get to a stage whereby you can see somebody is supposed to pay you, but the day is just going over. Now, this is where you come here and utilize this information and make sure that you get to that person and you remind the person. And now, and also most importantly, when you need to confirm, then or when you don't understand something, when the funds are claimed to be received, but you haven't received the funds or whatever the reason might be, and you utilize this. Of course, we've got people that can abuse this as well. So let's not be naive. We've got people that will abuse this as well, because when a person calls and say, you know what, instead of reminding the person, they start to harass the person now. So please watch out for that and watch out for scammers as well, people that comes with bad intentions. So make sure that you watch out for that. But next to your name, make sure you've got this sorted, and that's where you see less admin issues or less admin queries. That's where you will minimize a lot of things that is supposed to be obviously migrated or escalated to support. But this will help us to limit a lot of issues around that. So please, let's do the right thing and make sure that you update. As soon as you enter the business, you update your profile and make sure that you've got those terms next to your name, and that will help a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, important updates as well. Now you can go to your wallet at the back office. You can go to your wallets. If you want to update your wallets, you can go there, update your wallet addresses, your USDT wallet addresses. You can go there, tap the yellow box or gold box and update your USDT TRC20 and BEP20 address there. So you go to profile, of course, and there you will find wallet addresses and change those just at the bottom. There you change it and you fill new details there and you submit. And over time, it's going to be updated. Not immediately, but over time, it's going to be updated as such. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, as we move forward now, this is the part which is very crucial. Welcome to the international call. Welcome to Global Fund Wave, the wavering, the community. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, these are the ways to nature our golden mind, golden global fund wave there. This is how you can nature it. This is how you can master it. If you're new, pay attention. If you want a smooth ride, please pay attention. And this is we talk about something that we've experienced. So we don't want you to experience such. So hence why we are saying prior you do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you should be sorted. Now, very importantly, make it, of course, last forever. And this is obviously we're expecting more millionaires in this space. So, ladies and gentlemen, fast payment confirmation, please engage into that. And of course, don't forget to make PH payment. Please don't forget to do that. And of course, don't fail to obviously recommit. And of course, PH after you've GH at the last of course, at least that is 50%. That is what it's not a must, but it's something that you can do if you wish to. And of course, do not fail to input your or of course, information next to your name. So do not fail to do that when you are doing your registration. So don't forget also to input your USDT received USDT address there, which is TRC20 or Web20. And of course, just after you've registered, you do all of those things at once. You prepare your account for the future. And you must also watch training videos and how to fund your account, how to purchase EPIN, how to PH, how to do all of those things. You need to obviously learn those things. So they have videos circulating in all the groups if that's what you need. So of course, to learn how the business operates and how it works as such. Now share the opportunity if you want to, if you wish. And of course, you can share with people that you wish. If you want to, it's not a must as well. And of course, members must check their back office at least twice a day or 4 times a day, and that's what you need to do. So it's very, very important. Remember, this is, of course, our golden mine, and it will last if we follow everything as such. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you want it to last, so let's just work around it and help each other there. Remember, after receiving money, you make sure that you confirm. Please confirm after receiving funds. Please confirm after receiving money. It's very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very beautiful back office that is updated recently. So of course there are new things that you can find there. So don't forget to check it. Check it out. You'll check the news button there, and you'll check obviously event button there, and you'll check what is happening around the globe and just explore, just have a look. I mean, see what is happening in other teams and everything like that, which is beautiful. Welcome to it. 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 Of course, my name is Lungak Russia. You can say Kaunda if you wish. That's okay. That's the same person. But that is Lunga Russia. Of course, speaking. And I believe I'm audible. I believe you can hear me. And I believe everything is up to scratch. So welcome to it. Welcome to what? This is Global Fund Wave, the wavering part. And welcome to the 15-day cycle. So this is a 15-day cycle. 15-day cycle. Now, after the 15 days, now there is 24. There's 24 to 48 hours. 24 to 48 hours. And of course, for you to be allocated a GitHub, for you to GH, for you to receive. Now, if you want to complain, at least give it 72 hours before you launch your call to say, you know what, I haven't received it. At least give it 72 hours. So very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. If it has passed that, there are leaders that are making sure that this is obviously happening. There are leaders that are making sure that you are being sorted. If that bracket, you have overdue that bracket because of other technical issues and whatever the case might be. So if you are over that, there is, of course, people that will help you. First and foremost, speak to the leader, of course, or join us on Friday. We'll have a little bit of that, sorting that out 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very important to run and also have new people, but it's very equally important to service the current people that are in the business, which is why Friday is dedicated to such, to see what is happening and who helps, who needs help and everything like that. So that on Monday, it's business as usual, nothing disturbs that. On Wednesday, business as usual, nothing disturbs that. But on Friday, you can come and disturb us and talk about anything that is disturbing you. And of course, it shall be taken care of. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where you get started now. You start as a provider. You are a giver. This is where you start as a giver. You're a provider. You're a PHer. So PH means providing help or provide help. This is you. Now, how it works is, as a provider, you decide. We'll talk about that. What are you providing? How? This is a global community. This is obviously a global stage, a world that came together to uplift each other, a world that came together to make sure that there is financial freedom in your home, in his home, in her house, and everything like that. So very importantly, there is a receiver. Now, from a PHer, there is a receiver. The receiver is called a GH. This is GitHub. So the beginning is where you PH, provide help. But you need an EPIN here for you to provide help. You need an EPIN. We'll talk about it. What is an EPIN? An EPIN, it is now an admin fee. That is the EPIN, admin fee. Because remember, it is a global, it's a global stokvel, it's a global crowdfunding. So what happens in that nature? You are supposed to come with a person. But in substitute to that, you purchase an EPIN. When you purchase an EPIN, guaranteed you will get somebody. So the EPIN opens the door for you to get somebody. That's what it does. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, you PH to that person. Resources, we'll talk about what resources. And the circle now moves. 15 days starts. That is the circle. For you to be at some point to get help. So you are not a giver just alone. You are a giver plus a receiver. That's the most beautiful thing. Meaning you are also a GHer. GH, get help. And also at some point, this receiver will become a PHer as well, which is the most amazing thing. But you need a wallet for you to receive from wallet to wallet. You need a wallet, be it a decentralized wallet or a centralized wallet. Let's talk about what is that. Be it an online bank. When you talk about an online bank, in simple, we talk about online, of course, exchanges. But of course, there are online banks that we use too. But now we talk about an online bank that will help you to convert from fiat to USDT. USDT is a cryptocurrency. It comes here as a form of payment method. That's how it is. That's what it is. So you've got the USDT there, whether the network is TRC20 or BEP20, it's okay. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, do not worry. You will make money. Whether you understand it or whether you don't understand it, but you will learn as we move forward. Now, the form of payment, it is USDT, TRC20 or BEP20, and make sure that you stick to that, not other stuff. Exactly USDT, TRC20 and BEP20. Now, let's look at this. You need a wallet, like I said. This could be a Web3 wallet. So therefore, that would be a MetaMask. That would be BitGet. That would be Trust Wallet. That would be Token Pocket. That would be SafePal. That would be any Exodus, any decentralized wallet of your choice. You can utilize it. And of course, when you utilize a wallet, you need to make sure that you've got gas fees. We've got a lot of videos that are circulating in order how to download it, how to have your wallet, and how to have your secret phrases well kept and everything like that. But make sure when you transact on this Web3 wallet, you have enough gas fees, either BNB or a Tron. So those two coins, and for you to transact on USDT TRC20 or BEP20. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand again, don't worry. The person that has invited you will sit down with you and help you exactly what am I talking about. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, as we move forward, you can use these wallets as well, these exchanges. So this is what we call centralized exchanges. So this is what we call online banks, where you can obviously convert from fiat to cryptocurrency. Now you've got the likes of Binance globally. You've got the likes of crypto.com. You've got the likes of Kraken. You've got the likes of HTX there. You've got the likes of Upbit. You've got OKX, of course. You've got so many that you can utilize. Some they do obviously support BEP20, some they don't. And speak to the leader and or join us on Saturday to learn exactly which one is perfect for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention now. It is very, very important to share that the beginning, it is $50. Now, plus $5. Then now the beginning in total, it is $55. plus or minus 1,000 rands. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it means that when you come on board with the minimum, you must first purchase an ePIN. I spoke about it. What is an ePIN? It is an admin fee. As this is a global community, a global stock file, you are supposed to be coming with somebody, but yeah, you come alone. What will get you a person is the ePIN. The opportunity is making money via ePINs. The more they sell ePINs is the more they survive. The more they sell ePINs is the more they grow. The more they sell ePINs is the more they develop the opportunity. But we are wallets to wallets. Binance to Binance. Maybe Binance to OKX. Maybe OKX to ValR. Maybe ValR to Luno. Maybe Luno to RedDotPay. Maybe RedDotPay. You name it. Now, what you do from there, once you've got an ePIN, you can purchase it in your back office or you can buy it from your sponsor. It's up to you. Now, once you've got that, what then do you do? You go to your back office. Now you say request to PH. You use this ePIN, whether it is a $50 ePIN or more, but you use it. So this will be a $5 ePIN that you're going to be using. Now, within 24 to 48 hours, it's even faster now. You'll be allocated an individual with all the payment crypto addresses, which is USDT BEP20 or TRC20. You choose which one you use there to pay the individual. And you are a giver here. That's the beginning. As a giver now, you take your $50 from your wallet, you pay this individual. And this individual confirms the payment because you have uploaded your detailed screenshot of the transaction and the TX ID right there. If you don't know what is that, don't worry, you will make money. There are videos that are showing you, teaching you everything of some sort. And the 15-day begins from your side. It begins. This person is a receiver. Your 15-day cycle begins. The countdown starts from 15 to 0. Now, after 15 days, this is where now we have doubled your $50 into $100. Magical. You have doubled your 1,000 rands plus or minus into 2,000 rands. That's how amazing it is. That's how fantastic it is. And you want to, let's say you want to go home now. You're tired. You don't want it anymore. You can go home. No problem. But let's say you want to put it back. You purchase another ePIN. Another ePIN. Now you've got $100. It means you either purchase 2 times 2 of these, and you have purchased times 2 of these. That means now you have PH with $50 here and $50 here. Amazing. After 15 days, this $50 here will have a receiver that will pay 24 to 48 hours. Start complaining after 72 hours. $100. Wow. And these 50 again will have a receiver or a PHer. You are a receiver now. That will definitely pay $100. Either one person or 2 people that pays $50 each. 2 people that will pay $250 to make it 100, or 1 person that will pay simply $100. From $50 to $100. And again, yeah, from that, you are now sitting with $200. Amazing. In just a month, not even 2 months, just a month. Imagine that. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, you say, you know what? I want more. How do you want more? Simple. Now you can go to start from $100 now. Now you want to start with $100. You purchase an ePIN that is $10 plus or minus 200 Rand. Now you've got your ePIN sorted. Now, once you've got your ePIN sorted, what happens? Simple now. The journey begins. You have purchased your ePIN, and then this is you now. You are ready to PH. You have requested to PH in 24 to 48 hours. You are allocated an individual. And this person now has details there. And you take the details. Either BEP20 network or TRC20 network. This is USDT. That is the coin. And what then do? You take your $100. You make sure you put enough fees so that when it arrives here, it is $100. Now your 15-day cycle begins. It starts right there, countdown, from 15 to 0. After 15 days, now the magical happens. You are assigned either 2 individuals or 1 individual that will PH to you $200 in just 15 days, from $100 to $200. If you want more, you purchase another ePIN. And because you said, I don't want to eat it, so you put it back, another ePIN. How much are you putting it back now? It is $200. Now, after 15 days, your $200 becomes $400 in just a month. How amazing is that? How much ePIN are you going to purchase here? It's either you purchase 2 $10 ePINs times 2. You purchase that times 2 and you go for it. After 15 days, you double it and you purchase another ePIN and you purchase another ePIN. But if you want more, this is package number 3. So if you want to go for this one, you go with a $20 ePIN. Now, you're going to use this $20 ePIN to request to provide help, to find a person. Now you've got this person allocated to you. And the person has got details, USDT, TRC20 address, BEP20 address. You copy here. Once you've copied here, you come back to exchanger. Your exchanger, your choosing wallet. You already have your $200 here. You already have your $225 here on your exchange. Now, this is where you take from here to this person without anyone pointing you with a gun. And how much are you taking to this person? Maybe you pay 200 and maybe you pay, depending on your exchange, let's say $201. Maybe you pay this. And what will arrive? $200. What this person does with that, it's up to them. Your journey, 15-day cycle, has begun. In 24 to 48 hours, you will be given a person that will PH to you. If not, please complain after 72 hours. Now, very importantly, you are now a receiver. What are you receiving? $400 after 15 days. Now you say, you know what? I don't want to eat it. I want more. Equally so, you can eat it if you want. You can take it to your bank, exchange it. It's up to you. And you say, this time around, I'm going to purchase an ePIN for $20 times 2. That is $40. Plus or minus maybe 400 Rand. Now, what you do from there, you PH with your total of $400. Maybe you finance it. After 15 days, ladies and gentlemen, you have doubled it to $800. How amazing is that? After 15 days, you have doubled this. You just added some e-pins to $1,600. Amazing. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, every transaction you need to attach, once you have paid on your exchange, you need to complement it by making sure you copy this and attach it. You go to pay now and attach it. And of course, you attach this as well, the screenshot, a detailed screenshot, amount, $100 or $50 or $200, depends on you. There is, of course, here, it says success or sent or complete. Timer, it tells you the date, time, everything. Now, network, it tells you BSC, BEP20, or TRC20, it doesn't matter. Amount, again, it tells you what has the receiver received. And it tells you the fee, how much was charged, and the address that you used to pay. Now you attach that. Once you have attached that, the other person will be able to confirm. Very, very importantly to do that. Now, what if I can share to you and say, you know what, you can turn small into big. You can turn little into big. How so? Now, from 1,000 rands, from $50 to $200 plus dollars. 200,000, by the way, not just $200, to 200,000 plus dollars. From 1,000 rands to 3 million to 4 million plus in plus or minus 6 months. What if I can share that? Would you believe it? Let me tell you a story. When I started, I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I didn't understand it, but now I do. Now I'm passionate about it. Now I'm singing the word PH, PH, PH can help, PH can help. That's my soul. Now this is Global Fund Wave, if you've forgotten. And of course, this is where the community come together and help each other. Now, if you ask yourself, maybe we need a certificate to do that. Maybe, I don't know, but think about it. If you're going to organize people and say, you know what, let's help each other, would you need a certificate for that? I don't know. You tell me. Now, of course, you're a provider. That's the beginning. You start as a provider. What happens, Mrs. Provider, Mr. Provider? You decide $50 to $100. It's up to you. But you start with $100 here and say, after 15 days, it is $200. 24 to 48 hours. You receive how? Give it 72 hours before you start maybe complaining or asking questions. Now, it's your right to complain, by the way. Now, $200 to $400 after 15 days. Now it's 30 days. You purchase some e-pins, 4 e-pins or 2 e-pins. If 4 e-pins, this should be a $10 e-pin. If it's 2 e-pins, this should be $20 e-pins. And you put it back. After 15 days, $800. This is day 45. You purchase some e-pins as well. If you don't have, you finance it with what you have in the system, with what you have, not even in the system, in your exchange, in your wallet, you finance it from there. If you needed to go for $800 PH, maybe you go for $700 and you finance with $100. It's up to you. Now, $800 to $1,600 after 15 days. This is day 60. $1,600 to $3,200 After 15 days, this is day 75. And of course, $3,200 to $6,400, this is 90 days. 90 days challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you after 90 days. If you understand ZAR, you can start from any amount, like I said, 2,000 to 4,000 after 15 days, 8,000 to 16,000 after 15 days, 32,000 to 64,000 after 15 days, 128,000 to exactly 256,000 after 15 days. You can turn it into magic again from 20,000 to 40,000 after 15 days, 40,000 to 80,000, day 30, 80,000, day 45 after 15 days to 160,000. Now, day 60, 160,000 to 320,000. After 15 days, 320,000 to 640,000, day 75. Now you can turn 640,000 to 1.2 million and 80,000 on top of that. You can turn that to 2.5 million. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. How you use it, it's up to you. Is it perfect? No, not perfect. It's gonna be perfect. It's going there. Why didn't we wait? Why didn't they wait for it to be perfect before they start? Maybe it could have never been started. Still waiting for perfection. Ladies and gentlemen, let's leave that. Now you've got a 15-day circle. Complete the circle from obviously providing or giving help. That's the beginning. Day 0 to 15, the beginning, you give help. You send USDT, either $50, $100, or $200, or multiples, because you can purchase multiples e-pins as well. You don't have to wait for one PH at a time. While you're waiting, you can have more PH. So that when you receive, you're receiving more on multiple days, different days. Now, make sure when you send, you attach your transaction when you confirm your hash. This is what you attach again. Proof of payment. This is the hash, TXID. You attach it. Now, if you want to verify it, we'll talk about that. It has a detailed information, amount, sent, success, complete, date, coin, network, fees, and the address that you use to pay. That's what you attach. And from there, what happens? The person on the other side is a receiver. They've received from their wallet. And they've received whether $50, $100, $200, or multiples. Now, they need to verify if the amount is correct and the sender is correct. So what then do they do? Now, they go to their exchange. Go first to their back office and say view. And they see this. Once they see the proof of payment, they focus on the last 4 characters here, which is 1C, A8. And you see here, it matches the same. 1C, A8. And they go to their exchange to see if this amount is there, $100, $50, or $200, depends on the sender. Once they see that is correct and they see if this is the correct sender with the TXID, when it matches, they come and confirm this button. Don't rush to reject. If there's a problem, try to contact the person via chat. If not, if the information to contact the person is there, use it. If you are still not happy, then you can go and reject. It's up to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is, the journey has started. After 15 days, the account is now active from day 1 to 15. After 15 days, you are now beginning to be a person that is a receiver. As a receiver, from 24 to 48 hours, give it 72 hours to start maybe asking questions. Now they will assign 2 individuals that will help you to double your funds. Or 1 individual that will pay you the total amount for you to double the funds. And that's how it works. That's how it works. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the call. You can share the opportunity. Just remember, the form of payment method, it is USDT, whether BEP20 or TRC20, nothing else. And you pay by using the information that is provided by the system. Now, when you want to share, when you wish to share the opportunity, now it is a unilevel structure. Now, obviously, from level 1, it goes to level 1 to level 15. Level 1 will pay you 8%. Level 2 will pay you 2%. Level 2 will pay you 2%, and level 3 to 10 will pay you 1%. Level 11 to level 15 will pay you 0.4%. But you need to unlock your level. Introduce 1 person to unlock the level. Now, how do you do that? You come on board, you share, you activate, because you cannot share before you've activated. You need to provide in order for you to share. You need to successfully provide. Once your account is confirmed, it's active, you can start receiving commission. Now, how do you do that? Simple. You share, you go to your back office, you copy, and you send it. The person sign up, pay, purchase the EPIN, and of course, they already funds sorted, converted into USDT. And then from there, what happens is they request to get somebody. They use the EPIN once off. Once off used, done. When you want more, you come back, you purchase another EPIN. Now, from there, they get a person, they PH, $50, $100, $200 or multiples, up to the person. More EPINs, more, of course, PHing. Now, what happens from there? You say, now I want to share. You double your funds after 15 days. Anyway, no problem. You come and share. 1 person comes on board, and of course, they're successful. You have received 8% there, which is $8 once they're active. Now we have 1 direct. Now they go and share to the other person. That is your level 2 now. Because level 1 went to share. You make sure that you have another direct. You add another direct so that you receive these $2 from your level 2. And the person that is in your team, they go on and share. You need to share again. So make sure equally you just open 1 direct, 1 direct, 1 direct, 1 direct. It opens a level up to level 6, I believe. Yeah. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 directs to open level 6. And from level 6, you introduce 1 direct. You have opened up to level 8. From level 8, we have 1 direct. You open up to level 10. From level 10 or level 11, you introduce 1 direct, which opens it up to level 12. From level 13, you 1 direct, which opens up to level 14. Therefore, 1 direct to open up level 15. Ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you. You focus on 10 individuals. I will say go and focus on 15 or more for rainy days. What is that? I don't know. Now you can look at introducing as many as people. You can have a strategy. Strategy number A. This is you introducing everybody because you want to recover from something. Everybody direct. Everybody direct there. Maybe you've got 60 people here. And when you've got 60 people, this is obviously, they come on board with $100. Why $100? You know, when you start with 50, after 15 days, you are on 100. Now from 100, you are PHing from 100 to 200 and you move forward. Now, when you look at it, 60 accounts, each it pays you $8, which is 132 rands, plus or minus. Now you receive 7,920 plus or minus, which is $482. Now they go on and they double and they double. Now they are sitting on $500 PH per day. I've got people in my team that started with $50. Today they are on something different. Maybe they added. I don't know. But now today they come 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 100. It's crazy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what happens from here? From $50, $500, now 8% is $40. In rands, that is 658 plus or minus. In total, this organization of 60 people pays you $39,600, which is $2,410. Now, you don't have to focus on 1,000. You can go for $2,000, $5,000, and so forth and so forth. Imagine 8% of that. But $1,000, that is $80 for 8%. And you're looking at now, your team organization is no longer 60 accounts. Of course, it's 60 active members with double accounts, which is 120. They PHing twice a day now, which is plus or minus 1,315 a day, or per person, per account now, which is $80. I'm looking at, that is 157,800 that you receive from this team, which is $9,604. Amazing. If you raise the number, it's more. Now there's capping. Let's talk about that. And in your commission, there's capping times 3. Now, your PH is times 2 after 15 days. Nothing is wrong with that. You come on board and you PH. Let's say $50. It becomes $100 after 15 days. $100 becomes $200 after 15 days. Of course, you need some e-pins. $500 becomes $1,000 after 15 days. $1,000 becomes $2,000 after 15 days. Now, when you share the opportunity, you've got now 3x window. Now a 3x window is open. Meaning in this 3x window times 3, you are getting times 2 on your PH plus 1, which is now 150. It counts in the same GH back office. Now, obviously, your $100 PH, it now gives you times 3, because times 2 goes to your PH and extra your commission. Now, obviously, $500, you get times 2 in your PH plus extra. That opens your window to withdraw. So that means the more you PH, your commission withdrawal limit grows. It adds 1x, 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 1x. While after 15 days, you're receiving your times 2. That's the beauty of sharing the opportunity. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember, when you withdraw, the minimum to withdraw as you are sharing, only for sharers, the person that is sharing, you can withdraw, that is $100 there. Once it reaches $100, you go to wallet and you go to withdraw, you type $100 and you will find, you will receive it. It multiples of hundreds, multiples of course, 100, 200, 300, and so forth and so forth. And that's how it works. Now, that's how beautiful it is. And of course, we've got sessions like this on Monday, 7 p.m. We've got Wednesday, 7 p.m. And we've got Friday community call. This is a customer care call whereby we find what is happening, what is wrong in the ground, and what is bothering